Stop back music.
Welcome to the Minute of Strength. Last week we gave you a glimpse of what resolution is like. Gave you 2 exercises, swings and presses. We worked out for 10 minutes. We did 10 reps per set. We did 7 sets, and this is what we ended up with for a total amount of weight moved. All right, so this is how much work we did. 9,870 pounds we moved in 10 minutes. Later in the week, what I did, and I want to show you this, just by increasing my kettlebell size from a 24 kilo to a 32 kilo, same reps, same sets, I increased that workload to 11,088 pounds, an additional 1,200 pounds in the same amount of time, just by moving up 1 kettlebell size. All right, so if you, as you work with this, challenge yourself by, you can even decrease. Even if I decreased and did 6 sets, I'd be better off than using a 24 kilo kettlebell. So try to keep that weight at a maximum weight that you can do safely, your 5 reps on each side. That's how that works. So you don't just continue to go 7 sets, 8 sets, 9, 10, 11, 12. You stop, cap it at 10, no more than 10. I like to go up at around 8 and try to increase the weight at 8 and see if I can do that. All right, so today we're going to introduce 2 exercises, the windmill and the squat. You can do this with a barbell, a dumbbell, a kettlebell. You can do this with 1 kettlebell on the top, 1 kettlebell on the bottom, or dumbbells. The squats, any squat. Today I'm just going to use the same bell, and the advantage here is I don't have to switch out my tools, so I can actually do a flow drill right from the windmill right into the squat, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. I can also do doubles. I can hold 2 24s in the rack position. Your call. I'm just using this as an example to show you how this works. So that when we add these 2 segments together, I can work out for 20 minutes and do all 4 exercises, add up the amount of weight that I moved in 20 minutes, and then next week we'll show you the Turkish get-up and how we do that for 10 minutes and how you can increase that weight. So you'll have a workload of these 3 segments all put together and have, you're potentially moving almost 30,000, close to 30,000 pounds will be moving in 30 minutes time. But I want to show you in individual segments so you can practice these moves, find out what that optimal weight is, how many sets can you get, and then increase the workload from 10 minutes in these 2 to 20 minutes with these 4, and then add another 10 minutes with the Turkish get-up. All right, so here it is. And clean it, press it, and here's my windmill. You can do a long cycle if you'd like, or just keep it up there and continue. I think that's 5. Pull it back down. Go right to my rack position. Go right into my squat. 1. Again, I can have 2 kettlebells here. Hand-to-hand switch. 5 on this side. 5. Nice sink and press. Now I get my 5 windmills on my left side. Work this as a flow drill rather than windmill on the right, windmill on the left. I flowed right into it. It's great practice, right? So I mark off my 1 set while I take my short break and do my next set. So I completed 7 sets of each. I did it as a flow drill, so I was actually forced to finish equal amounts. 3,710 pounds per set because I did 5 on the right, 5 on the left, same thing there. So that's 7,420 total. If I add that to what I did last week with the swing and the press, 18,508 pounds in the 2 workouts. Now the goal is eventually I'm going to sandwich these together. I'm going to do all 4 and see if I can still achieve this number, or do I actually increase this? You're going to be surprised. The swing, the press, the windmill, and the squat, you're actually getting a bigger break between those sets. So if I add these, if I work for 20 minutes, I could potentially increase my sets because I'm getting more of a systemic break between the movement patterns. You're going to be surprised when you see this, but at least this will give you an idea of what you can achieve when we start to pull these together. All right, practice this, have some fun with it. Try to keep that weight at an optimal level so that you're really challenging yourself. I could absolutely go heavier than the 24. This week I'll hit it and I'll do it with a 32. I'll do both of these and I'll show you the increase next week. And get ready for the Turkish Get Up next week, and we'll put the whole 30-minute workout together. Have a great week. See you next week.